Hey guys, Kurt here with NK Garage, and we're back with another tool haul. But today, this one's a little bit different. I got a call from my father. He was at our local dump, and we always like to look in the metal bin when we're at the dump. They have a whole big dumpster for dumping metal. And this week, he scored big. He found this toolbox. Pretty old toolbox. Dead giveaway is on top here. We have the old leather handle. So that probably dates it back pretty far. Could be from the 40s.
The Mega.
It is marked Mega. So it's like a 20-inch by like a 6x6. Tombstone style. No idea what brand it is. But the best part is it's full of old tools. And when I saw what was inside, I couldn't believe it. I could never imagine pulling this out of the dump. First off, we've got the Craftsman underline C, circle H ratchet. This is a nice older ratchet, and it actually works. It's a little bit stiff, but once you get the lever positioned right, it works, and it actually works pretty well. So this one actually has a date stamp on the back, 12/45. So I think that's December 1945. Condition isn't bad, a little bit of rust, definitely some use, but I mean just the fact that it actually just works, it's pretty cool. I've been looking for this actually for my collection. I love the older Craftsman stuff. I've been finding a lot of the Circle H tools lately, and I needed that ratchet, so that was really awesome. With that, we have a bunch of the Craftsman Circle H sockets to match. Now everything in here is SAE, of course, because this stuff is fairly old. So I think we've got 6 of these deep well, all 12-point SAE Craftsman sockets with the Circle H logo right there. And condition really isn't that bad. You know, these didn't really have much of a finish back in the day, and they've, you know, been used quite a bit, so that's a pretty good find. I don't see any cracks on them or anything. Pretty nice. That was pretty awesome. We do have a metal rod in here. Assume somebody was using this as the breaker bar for the ratchet. In the middle of the tray, we have an SK diamond logo 40152 sliding T-handle breaker bar. A lot of the sockets are SK, but there's a couple of other ones in here. Here's an old SK Chrome. That's a Craftsman Flying V series. Got another SK. This one here is an old snap-on, but somebody converted it into a specialty socket. In the back, another SK. Another SK. SK again. This is the SK Chrome. This one is a Walden Worcester. Got 4 8-point sockets. That was pretty sweet. And they're all the old SK Chrome. It's pretty sweet. Another SK Chrome. Snap-on. 25-30 seconds. SK Chrome. SK Chrome. SK. SK. There's another snap-on, very old, with that diagonal dash on there. It's a 9/16, I believe. Even got a patent number on it. And last one's another SK Chrome. We got 4 cheap sockets in here, just unbranded. And Craftsman USA 1/4-inch drive extension. That tray is heavy. That is some heavy duty stuff. In the bottom, mostly wrenches. Got a chromal double box. Blue point with the, yeah, it's blue point box socket. I haven't seen that one before. Cool. Two different angles. I think it's both the same size, 11/16. Double open drop forge USA. Ward's Lakeside 3/4 and 7/8. One side works. Husky 16mm. I guess we did get 1 metric. Blue Point Supreme double open. Villiers, just probably a tank wrench, maybe from a welding tank. Ward's Lakeside again. Both sides ratchet. This is one of those auto kit wrenches. Ward's Lakeside again. Works. Got a galvanized nail. That'll go to the landscaping business. Hexo, I think that says. Stubby double box. Velocek. Little stubby double box. This one is hard to read, but I did see it. It's a J.P. Danielson. Little 6-inch adjustable wrench with the 12-point box end here. Indestro, offset double box. Controlled Steel, drop forge USA. Little rigid pipe wrench, 6-inch. Another drop forge USA. This one might be, yeah, another drop forge USA. Last wrench is chrome molybdenum Barcelo Buffalo, little tappet wrench. Craftsman screwdriver, Phillips, number 2. Oh, one more wrench. Electrolyte, double box. And then we've got another nail. Really pretty awesome. You don't find stuff like this in the garbage all the time. I have found some good stuff in the garbage, but this one is definitely one of the best finds that I've seen. And I got to thank my dad. He gave me all this stuff. He knows I'm into old tools. I definitely am super psyched about the Craftsman stuff. Like I said, I've been collecting these. I have the 3/8 drive ratchet that matches this, and I have been collecting the Circle H sockets. I have a lot of the shallow ones for 1/2-inch drive, so now this is going to help me with the deep. And the toolbox is pretty sweet too. I am tempted to restore it. It does have some like surface rust, but it actually isn't that bad. You know, it's made with really good steel, very thick steel. So I think it would be cool to kind of do a little restoration on it, and maybe I could keep my Craftsman Circle H collection inside. Kind of cool. Gives me a little bit of, you know, something special. Lots of SK sockets, a couple of snap-ons in there. I did see a lot of doubles in the SK. The age on the SKs kind of varies, so they were picked up at different times. You know, the SK Chromes versus the standard. But the SK Chrome, I believe, is an older model. And they seem really, really nice. They're really super thick, super heavy duty. Pretty sweet. So you guys let me know what you think about this haul. My dad was kind of wondering, just, you know, curious, you know, what somebody would pay for this. And I told him, you know, somebody might pay like $150 for this at the flea market. But you guys put your thoughts down below. You know, if you saw this at the flea market, what would you expect to pay for it? Knowing that you and the seller are kind of both on the same page, that there is some rare older stuff from the 40s in here. Not like a super deal at a tag sale where you pick it up for $5 and the person just thinks it's a bunch of junk. So let me know what you're thinking. I was thinking that to the right seller, who's looking for this stuff. Up to $150 kind of would be that price point. I have seen this ratchet alone on eBay for $50 to $60, so value is to whoever's interested, but not for sale. That definitely for keeps. It was a gift from my father, so, you know, I'm not just going to go and resell it, but pretty sweet. We'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back with more tools next week.